What do we have for Cancer? Eight of Swords, Gemini energy at the foundation of the reading, Cancer. Leading up to this reading, downloads came through in a few different ways. First, I was getting flooded with all these different messages, and then I started to have these weird symptoms that really didn't last very long, and I couldn't figure out why I felt the way I did. And I just had this headache come out of nowhere, and it went away really quick, and I kind of felt down, and I kind of felt anxious, almost like when you have anxiety. And these are not things that I deal with. I don't get headaches, nothing like this. But what happens sometimes, the day that I'm going to do a reading, I'll start to pick up physical symptoms of people that are connected to the reading I'm about to do. Sometimes it would just be messages and downloads, but for this one, Cancer, there was something else taking place. And I don't feel that the energy that I was picking up on was most of you out there. I feel that it's people that you have dealt with or people that have been coming against you. There's this sense inside the Cancer collective of this kind of impending doom. It's like people are finally starting to see a certain kind of karma unfold in their life based on the way they treated you. There's an energy here that I feel exiled you, Cancer. This Eight of Swords is really speaking about an individual who has manifested their own bad karma into their life. But these are people that I don't feel believed that karma was even real. And from my experience, what I have seen individuals like this go through is a more pronounced form of karma, an energy of God coming through and proving to these individuals just how real karma is. There's messages here surrounding an individual. I feel for a lot of you, this could be in your family. It could be a sibling or another family member. This person is about to get, I just heard very clearly, hauled away. I feel that this individual just won't leave you alone, Cancer. And it's gotten to the point where it's far outside the realms of decency. I feel that this has been going on for several years now, and this person is due a lot of karma, bad karma. They've accumulated a lot, and I feel like they kept doing this because they weren't seeing the repercussions of their actions. You know, there's this saying that the worst kinds of narcissists don't get their karma until the very end of their run. And I feel that for this person, there is a kind of ending here. But there's something going on in the mentals. I feel that what they're going to deal with is some form of karma having to do with the way their mind functions. I mean, this is really what the Eight of Swords is. It's somebody who's created a certain kind of hell for you, but now they have to actually live in it. What do we have at the sacral, please? Wow. Unbelievable. 8 to the 9 of Swords. And here's that certain kind of hell that they now have to live in. Gemini energy again. See, the 8 and 9 of Swords are the two cards that represent things going on in your mind. The 9 of Swords is the card of anxiety. Spot on with what I was picking up. You know, when I do these readings and I start to pick up physical symptoms, it's a bit too much sometimes. Sometimes I can deal with it, but in a case like this, I just couldn't wait to get this reading out of my system, because every time I do the reading, the symptoms pass immediately afterwards. I feel this sense of relief, and this is what I'm getting here, Cancer. And I feel that this is really speaking about the way this person feels. Okay, I'm hearing that this person keeps looking out their window, right? A very paranoid kind of energy as well. It's like they're waiting for something to arrive. Now, there's a reason for this, though. I feel like this person took some sort of misstep, and now they're wondering if it's actually going to catch up with them. Now, obviously, this person has made many missteps, but there was something in regards to an event that took place recently where it's almost like they left a trace of something behind. I'm hearing something as well about this person being a horrible criminal, okay? And right now, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing all these people run into a bank, right? Like bank robbers, and they all have the black masks on and the black clothes. But this person has parts of themselves exposed, right? Like a tattoo sleeve that has their name on it, or their brightly colored hair is showing from underneath the mask. And this is just speaking metaphorically for something else they've done, right? It's like they're so arrogant because they never get caught. But what they don't know is that God has been watching this entire time, just allowing it to accumulate. And there's something about you, Cancer. I feel that whoever this is for you, you were placed in this person's life. I feel heavily for a lot of you. This is, again, a sibling or a family member. I just really feel that. Or somebody that was very close to you at one point in time. Somebody that you considered family. But God placed you in this individual's life to help them, right? To help them wake up. And I'm also picking up something here. Now, this example I'm going to give, this can be applied in many different ways. But it's like, say this is a sibling, right? And you grew up in a very abusive household, and this sibling was always abused by one of your parents, right? Maybe physically abused or something. It's like the two of you grow up and they treat you as if you were the one that abused them, right? It's like you have been the scapegoat for all of this person's problems. From the moment of inception, this person has had some level of hatred towards you. This can be a kind of older only child syndrome. You're born between two people and they already have one child, and this older child now has to accept the attention being split between the two of you. Something absolutely ridiculous like this, and this person has carried this their entire life, and they projected all of their life's problems onto you. I also feel that this person is your polar opposite, right? It's like you're an angel, they're a demon. You're a winner, they're a loser. You're walking the path that the divine willed for your life, and they're walking a path that the devil laid out before them, which all has to do with stagnating you on your path. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Oh, wow. 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, there's something regarding your family here, Cancer, okay? This 10 of Pentacles, this is a legacy kind of energy. It also has to do with the kind of, I'm hearing spiritual inheritance. It's like you have attained something that this person thinks should be theirs. But I also feel that you've worked really hard to attain this, or you're about to attain this. Take it as it fits for the particular timeline you're on. But it's as if this person, right, it's like they're in 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and you're in 10 of Pentacles, or heading towards it. And they've had this spirit, this demon assigned to them, right? I just heard the keeper of their karma, right? So this is that certain kind of hell they now have to live in. And you know, Cancer, when delivering these kinds of readings, it's very important that you understand that these messages are coming through to really give you a sense of validation for all of the hard work you've put in, okay? Because when you step into alignment with your North Node and on your path, it creates a tipping of the scales. So by you understanding and being aware of what may be taking place in the people's lives that created this resistance on your path is confirmation that you've hit the target. It's your time to be on top and to stay on top, because you were actually always meant to be there. But in saying that, Cancer, I am a strong believer that, everything happens for a reason, and you having to go through all these storms and fight your way to where you are now has armed you with a certain kind of wisdom, right? And see how there you are, right? You're coming up as this individual here, 10 of Pentacles, right? Legacy, spiritual inheritance, but you have something here. And see how there's this elderly gentleman here? It's like this is an ancestor. This is the divine. It's like you have been gifted with something that other people need, right? Your experience has the power to heal others. And I'm hearing something in regards to you being placed on a path where you're able to let other people know that they're not alone. Oh, wow, I just heard this very clearly. You're an advocate for the exiled. You're an advocate for the forgotten. 8, 9, 10. The synchronicity in this reading is very profound. 4 of Swords at the heart. Cancer, I don't typically channel through things in regards to people getting hurt and things like this, okay? But I can't deny what I'm looking at here. Somebody's going to fall here, Cancer. It's divine law. This Four of Swords is coming in right at the heart. One of the most difficult things about stepping into alignment with your North Node and onto your path and making your way to that allocated position that the divine has always willed for our life is that the fact that a lot of people fall. Like I said, it's divine law. It's energetic law. You go up, they come down. And this is exactly what I'm getting here, Cancer. So, look, you may hear something soon about somebody. I feel that a lot of you do feel something coming. But at the same time, Cancer, what I'm picking up here is beyond sadness. It's something else, because I do feel that these individuals, for a lot of you, have been removed from your life already for quite some time. So it's nothing that will surprise you, because based on how they were living their own lives, it's very easy to recognize where they're going to end up based on the trajectory of their life. There's something I just heard, it's like this individual's life, the way they were living is unsustainable, right? They were living on borrowed time, but not in the traditional sense, more in the sense that it's like they should have got their karma a long time ago, but it's as if their paperwork got misplaced at divine headquarters. Something like this. Four Swords, this is Libra energy, so Libra being justice here. The other side of this energy as well, Cancer, is that you're actually going to feel a tremendous amount of relief once this person is removed, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be a literal ending, okay? It could just be that, based on what I'm seeing here, it very much could be them just losing their mind, okay? And they have to go away somewhere, or, something along these lines here. Because when I look at the Four of Swords, sometimes I think about an individual who's in a deep sleep, right? Because they have the prayer hands up, right? I have Five of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. Energy of loss. A lot of worry. Spiritual poverty. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there's that Eight of Swords again, but I just switched decks, so it's from the other deck. But see how it's like you're in this energy. Wheel of Fortune, Sun, Three of Cups, right? Just living your best life. And here's this other person over here. It's like they're looking at all of that. It's like they're being hauled off somewhere. They're being picked up. There's something surrounding... Okay, so on the table, I only have you coming up as this Ten of Pentacles. They're coming up as 8, 9, and 4 of Swords here. But there's also something surrounding exposure in this person. It's like when this event unfolds, whatever it is, it clears your name, is what I just heard. It's like something is exposed about what they were doing to you, right? Because we have this individual back there. They look kind of angry, like, you were doing what to Cancer? It takes all of this happening to this person for people to actually find out who they really are. I just heard it's all going to come down the line at once. What do we have at the throat, please? Too many cards. Fool, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Tower, World, Magician, Seven of Cups. Okay. Four of Wands. Then we have Seven of Pentacles in reverse on that Nine of Swords at the sacral. Yeah, this person tried to stop you. Okay, this is what this energy is, and it didn't work, right? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the throat, this is speaking about what you've been building for yourself. It's like you have this vision. You're heading towards success. It's like you're putting the work in. And this person tried to do something to take this from you because I just heard they were jealous of you. And I just heard again, older only child syndrome, right? You know, Cancer, I feel that this person has been responsible for a lot of losses that you've had in your life and you didn't even know it. It's like this person has been manipulating things behind the scenes, right? So an example of this would be somebody that's always trying to steer the public opinion, right? Creating falsities around your name, speaking on your name in a negative way, altering the perception by which people see you. I think it took you actually getting to a point, Cancer, where you decided you were no longer going to try and fight that, and you were no longer going to care. For some of you, you could have just completely moved away from where any of this was taking place or just packed up and started over somewhere else. And you've completely built something on your own. And they can't seem to reach their tentacle into your new beginning. You're unfazed. You're not engaging. You're too far removed now. The tactics no longer work. Four of Wands at the third eye. Aries energy. Feel like a lot of you have a kind of stability that was never possible when these individuals were in your life or when you were in these environments. It's almost as if you were always working for nothing. Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the throat, right? So this can also really speak about this gossip and slander and the way it was affecting the flow of money and opportunity into your life. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, this is an energy of misfortune. It's an energy of just having a limited kind of success. It's like you couldn't break out of this box, this limited little space that you were existing in while you had these other individuals in your life. And this is very much a Cinderella kind of energy that I'm picking up here. Cancer, there's an energy here as well of, I just heard something about putting respect on your name. It's like the people that you converse with now, whatever it is you do, they value your words. They value your strength. They have an admiration for you that none of these other individuals were able to give to you. Oh, it's very much like the story of Jesus, right? In his own hometown, it's like everybody just saw him as Mary and Joseph's son from down the street. But outside of his town, it's like he was performing miracles. People loved him. But no one would give him any credit in his own hometown. This is exactly what I'm getting here. And I feel that you spent a lot of time, Cancer, trying to get people, let's say in your hometown, your environments, whatever it is for you, to accept you, to understand you, to support what it is you do. But they were never able to do it, or at least it didn't come from a genuine space. Right? It's almost like people rolling their eyes as soon as they turn their back to you, just telling you what you want to hear. And I have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I just heard the Devil has them now. What do we have with the Crown? Actually, let's switch decks. What do we have with the Crown? Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the Crown. God is going to show you what real love is, Cancer. See, this is what this is all about. A lot of you don't really know what real love is. You may have thought you did, but it's taken you having to get on this path to discover that there's a different meaning to love. Love now being something that is found within self and your connection with Source. Right? It's like you find your creator, you find God, and you nurture that divine connection, and then you have a completely different idea of the true meaning of love. And when you're able to do this, this is when real love is reflected back to you in your environment, in your everyday waking life. This is when another individual may come into your life and be a direct reflection of that love because you found it within yourself. What do we have at the foundation, please? Three of Pentacles, Orobos, Capricorn energy, confirming everything I was saying about these individuals. This Three of Pentacles is right underneath that Eight of Swords, right? This is an energy of stagnation, just being completely blocked. It's like this is on it's like a loop inside their mind. They're stuck inside a thought, is what I just heard, right? It's like they cast this energy into your life, right, to try and block you. It's a kind of spirit, a kind of demon. And now this is what they're having to deal with. It's like they live inside their mind with this creature. Right here it is, right here. Again. Oh, wow. Temperance, Crow's Cell in its negative polarity. Oh, they just keep adding to the message. Confirmation after confirmation. Right? This is energy of complete chaos. It's like it's all going back. I'm hearing something about, the trumpets, right? Judgment. I just heard the divine is going to snatch their tongue and trap them in their own mind and show them firsthand exactly what they projected into your life, right? I feel that this individual here, well, gossip and slander, this is obviously a form of witchcraft, right? Because you're altering other people's opinions of somebody as well as other people's perception, right? So that's a kind of magic. Lying is a form of black magic. It falls under the umbrella of word witchery. But this person here, there was definitely something dark going on here, because the karma that this person is having to deal with is so much more pronounced in that it's like there's many, entities is what I just heard, that this individual is indebted to. I don't even think that this person had any idea what they were messing with. They did it without even considering the repercussions of their actions. This person's whole motivation for life is hating other people's happiness. This is a perfect example of somebody who was maybe subjected to horrific forms of abuse as a child, doesn't go through the healing process, and then they grow up to be the abuser, right? But so much worse. It's like they're a kind of Frankenstein. And these are always very unfortunate stories because at one point in time, this person was a child. But there's something different about this person. This person to me it's like their energy, as I'm picking up on this, it feels like, it's like this person's a criminal. This person hurts other people. That's the energy that I feel here. Whether it's an old friend, an ex, a family member, something like this. I do feel that you've had some sort of awareness about what this person got up to, but I really feel it's far worse, Cancer, than you could have ever even imagined. It's like this person has some serious skeletons in their closet. And we have Devil, again, from this deck on the bottom, right? Moloch. Devil is all over this energy. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Page of Cups, Stolos. This illustration on this card is a perfect example of how I see this person right now, right? It's like they're still trying to play the part, but look at their eyes, like, right? It's like crazy anxiety, right? Looking out the window. But this baby owl has a crown on their head, right? So it's like they're still trying to play some sort of part. There's something very childish about this person as well. This could just speak about how immature this person is. It's like they never really grew up. And again, I'm getting something here around their youth. It's like they've been carrying something unhealed with them for their entire life. I'm also hearing that God tried to enter into this person's life a long time ago. Through you, okay? So you were the vessel that the divine used to try and wake this person up, but it didn't work. Not because you did anything wrong, but because of how deeply embedded this person's trauma is. It's almost like it's too far gone. I hate to say this, but I just sort of lost cause, right? What do we have at the heart, please? Ball. The Emperor in its negative polarity. This person, okay, I'm picking up another energy here now. This could be an individual that's, okay. This individual here that I'm picking up is this person's abuser, right? The person that made them this way. So maybe it's their father or something like this, or their mother, take it as it fits. But there's something about this exposure with this person that is unearthing is what I just heard, some sort of secrets or something that they were trying to do to you or maybe others that was supposed to stay hidden, right? So maybe this person, this goes back to the example I gave around the bank robbers, right? There's something around this exposure that unearths something they did to you, right? It's like this person maybe starts losing their mind and they're just rattling off a whole bunch of things that they're not supposed to, right? And it's like this person is like, oh, crap. They didn't see this one coming. They weren't prepared for this. Yeah, I'm getting, right, so remember I was speaking about a child that was quite possibly abused when they were younger and then growing up and focusing all that pain and hatred on their sibling, right? It's like this is the person that did it, right? This person let all of this happen. It's like this person was, okay, this person here was trying to offset their bad karma onto you. By doing things to block you in your life so you manifest yourself onto a timeline of failure. Oh, wow, I just noticed this. This could very well be this person like, oh my God. How much did she say or he say? It's like this person, right? This person is a liability now. And this individual here, right, this abuser or narcissist or, you know, let's say the head demon, I mean, that's what Baal is. He's one of the demons of the underworld, is also going to be implicated in all of this. This person, and talk about a long time coming for this individual, right? This person could be, you know, older, 60s, 70s, maybe even 80s for some people. You know, Baal, this is Emperor in its negative polarity, Emperor in reverse, but still an Emperor, you know, but Emperor of the underworld. This is one of the nastiest positionings in the tarot, Emperor in reverse. This is somebody who will hide in the shadows, right, and get everybody else to do their dirty work for them, maybe by paying them off, right? I mean, this is also an energy here, right? It's like this is the kind of person, this is like murder for hire energy, right? This is the kind of thing that this person is capable of here. It could literally be that for some of you, okay? Or it's a collection of events that were meant to lead you to an ending, right? And then we have the Fool, Veuia, new beginnings. So, I'm glad we're out of that energy now. So we go from the negative polarities, the demons, right? Demon, to the angels, positive polarities here into the outcome. So, Cancer, you're on a whole new timeline. You're in this entirely new beginning. And now you're looking at everything that you've had to go through to get to this point, and you're understanding just how important you are. Because you're seeing that for you to step into this new beginning, all of this had to happen, right? All of this had to take place, this mass exposure. this unearthing of these deep, dark secrets that these individuals, by all accounts, were planning on taking to their grave with them. I just heard, no way, it's all coming out, right? And I feel that that's the divine speaking. Everything is going to be exposed. And, depending on your path and what it is you do, you may be the one that's going to speak about all of this. It could even be for some of you that you have success connected to this. It's not uncommon for me to talk about individuals that step into their own power, align with their North Node, start speaking their truth, and maybe write a book, and boom, you have some sort of success, or you're able to help other people based on all the struggles of your past. I mean, talk about a life well lived, right? I mean, this is how you transmute energy perfectly. That is, to me, the best example of how an individual can transmute negative into positive. Write a book about all your struggles, and it's a bestseller, or it helps a bunch of people. I mean, it really only has to help one person, and it's a success. And there's obviously countless different ways you can do this, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying here. And with that in mind, it's like this Seven of Pentacles at the throat, right at the communication, could be just that. It's like maybe he was trying to stop you from speaking about this. It's like maybe you saw this individual hurting this person as a child, right? You locked eyes or something, and he always knew that you had that vision buried on a deep subconscious layer, and that one day it would unearth itself, and you would come for him, or you would speak about it. You were originally the liability. What do we have at the throat, please? Oh, wow. Eight of Swords again, right? So when we get the same card here that we had at the beginning, this is very significant because this is your new beginning, right? And this is representing their beginning now. And each one of these Eight of Swords read different because this is, to me, reading the positive side of the Eight of Swords. So you've been freed. You've been liberated from this energy. It's like this Emperor in reverse assigned this monster to you, this person, right? Frankenstein to you. Mibahil. God, protector, and savior. Truth and justice. Protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. Right? Underneath the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Your new beginning is protected. See, this is the thing. The protection is all-inclusive when you decide to take your power back. Okay? Because until you do, right? Say you stay inside this energy for whatever reason. A lot of us do stay inside these energies because we haven't gone through the awakening process yet. We don't really understand what's taking place here. But until you actually take the power back, there's a certain level of protection that you don't have, right? Obviously, because you're still being subjected to these attacks. So it takes you stepping into your power before no weapons that form against you can prosper. That's why it is of the utmost importance to them to make sure that you never step into this new beginning. Because they know this, but it's already too late. You're gone. You've been gone for a lot of you. Okay, I just heard some of you are actually preparing to do this. So for that group of you, this is future energy. This is what you can look forward to. Blockages removed. Now all the hard work that you're actually putting into this vision, you're actually going to start seeing some kind of reward. And this is when you have that recognition that it was always some sort of external force or person or entity or whatever it is stopping you. It was never anything that you were doing that was wrong. The only thing you were doing that was wrong was allowing this energy to keep doing this to you. And this is when we hear things about us needing to forgive ourselves, right? Forgiving yourself for not recognizing or understanding what was taking place here sooner. What do we have with the third eye, please? Unbelievable. I don't know how many times I've seen the devil flip around in the deck, and now we finally have it come out right here. And see how he's shuffling off out of your life, right? Oh crap, Cancer. Cancer sees me. I've been exposed. The spotlight's on me. The devil, Samael, the severity of God, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. I feel that this person here, right, this Emperor in Reverse character, is essentially an extension of the devil in this situation. I mean, this person is as well, right? They're both versions of the devil. But I feel that this person here is the one that got this person wrapped up into this energy, right? It's like this individual here was doing the dirty work. It says right here, teaches the occult and magic. You know, I don't know, for some of you, maybe this person is a warlock or a witch, and maybe they were teaching them how to do something here. Maybe they were telling them to keep harassing you, or however this shows up, gang stalking or gossiping, whatever it is, right? This person was providing this individual to something to do this, I feel. Your success is their downfall. And that is confirmed right here. And then we have Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy to close out the reading. Ashaiya, the forbearing God. Patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. So I'm getting two messages here with this Five of Pentacles. One, these individuals here are going to be dealing with a lot of financial loss. Some of these individuals are going to start dealing with things regarding their health. There's a lot of paranoia here. Just an overall blanketed energy of poverty is going to hit all sectors of their life. Coming for you has caused a spiritual disease to overcome them. And then the other message I'm getting from this Five of Pentacles is you moving on. It's also an energy of forgiveness, exactly what I just said a moment ago, right? You forgiving yourself. You didn't know any better, Cancer, but you've put in all the hard work, you've persevered, and you've removed yourself from a very deep form of spiritual poverty that was purposely placed onto your timeline. But remember, the fact that you've overcome this now has blessed you, has gifted you with something that most others simply do not have, and that's wisdom, and really the strength to overcome anything. I mean, if you can overcome this, you can overcome anything. Cancer, this is the message I have available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donations, Cancer. Take care.